Welcome all. I'm Dr. Smita S Sanzgiri from GVM's Commerce College, Goa. Today, let's engage ourselves in understanding the pivotal role of women entrepreneurship in rural tourism, along with an overview of the schemes and opportunities. Women's empowerment and their full participation on the basis of equality in all spheres of society are indeed fundamental for the achievement of equality, development, and peace. Women make almost 50% of the human resources of our country. At the international level, greater attention is being paid to the importance of women in the developmental plans. One outcome of this new awareness has been an increased emphasis upon women's education and empowerment. Thus, it is the capacity building which indeed occupies a pivotal role and contributes towards generating local resources and effective utilization of the same. When I say capacities also mean educational level, health conditions, public services, social as well as political strengths, which is a prerequisite for sustainable development. Women, on the whole, need to be aware about their rights and the fact that there are various schemes, plans, provisions of the government for their benefit, for which they need to take active interest in their own welfare, along with that of their villages and the community. This session thus aims at energizing rural women to get organized, to change, and to move towards upward mobility. There are various government departments like Department of Social Welfare, Department of Women and Child Development, Economic Development Corporations, along with scheduled banks, which facilitate in the process of making women economically independent. And now, let me share some other details with you. These are the several key organizations actively involved in boosting entrepreneurial spirit amongst the budding entrepreneurs, amongst the women, those who have some inclination towards business. What are we going to discuss? The concept of rural entrepreneurship, scope for opportunities for women in rural tourism, and schemes for promoting women entrepreneurship. The growth potential of entrepreneurship is based on certain key levers of change, and they determine whether the various policies of the state, the education, legal framework, financial system, business markets, cultural as well as social ethos are augmenting the entrepreneurial growth. So, being into entrepreneurship, it's imperative to understand the vital role of these key levers of change. If I need to define rural entrepreneurship, I would say it implies entrepreneurship emerging in rural areas or establishing industrial or business units in the rural sector of the economy. However, there is a difference being an owner of a business and being an entrepreneur. And although one can achieve both, what distinguishes entrepreneurship is a person's attitude. Thus, it's a process of creating something different with value by devoting necessary time and effort, assuming the accompanying risks, and receiving the resulting rewards of maybe monetary and personal satisfaction or independence. According to Government of India, any industry located in rural area or a village or a town with a population of around 20,000 or below and with an investment of rupees 3 crores in assets is classified as a village industry. Here, I'm trying to provide an overview of the industry types. Agro-based industries like sugar industry, oil processing units, pickle, spices, dairy products. These are the agro-based industries. Wood products, bamboo products, coir industry comes under forest-based industries. Cement industries, stone crushing comes under mineral-based industry, whereas spinning, weaving is a textile industry. Engineering and other services are with regard to agricultural equipments, tractors, and other things. Here are some of the profitable, low investment business ideas. Any women entrepreneur, most probably from the rural sector, may find these ideas much more convenient. Rural tourism extensively contributes towards socio-economic development and urges economic independence and enhances empowerment of rural women. Participation of women is in fact a great step towards achieving the objective of tourism development. There exist considerable tourism opportunities for women as they do possess and develop specific skills with regard to production of agricultural crops, handicrafts, extraction of honey, and so on. However, there are certain obstacles in their path with regard to procuring the required capital, having processing industries around, problems with regard to infrastructure, problems with regard to access to marketing platforms, and to a great extent, I would say, lack of awareness about one's qualities and skills. One can overcome such obstacles provided one develops the tenacity and the determination, and one can decide to move ahead. The Government of India has taken varied initiatives and instituted policy measures to foster a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in our country. India has immense potential to innovate, to raise entrepreneurs, and to create jobs for the benefit of the nation and the world. Here are some of the MSME schemes available for entrepreneurs. Udyog Aadhar Memorandum Scheme. This replaces the earlier SSI registration process. Previous process involved lot of administrative formalities. However, with this scheme, registration is done using only two forms, Part 1, Part 2 of Entrepreneur Memorandum. This is also an online process and has registered uh, more than 2 lakh small scale businesses in MSME category. The SCST entrepreneurs can avail special benefits under the scheme. Incubation scheme. New and innovative ideas are supported with regard to new designs and new products. Government provides nearly 75 to 85% of the cost of the project, which is implementing new ideas. Women entrepreneurship. The schemes under this aim to promote and cater to the potential of women entrepreneurs. It provides special training to those women who may not have adequate educational background. It also awards the outstanding women entrepreneur every year. MSME, in collaboration with various firms and institutes, offer several schemes for the women. Income generation scheme. This aims to make women economically independent by financing their ideas. Grievance monitoring system. It caters to all sorts of complaints and suggestions by business and MSME owners. This is again an online process. Zero defect, zero effect scheme. It calls to manufacture goods with zero defect. It also addresses issues of quality of goods that are manufactured and are in the process of exports. Credit linked capital subsidy scheme. This provides 15% capital subsidy to cater to the advancements in technological needs. It aims to cater to those dealing with khadi, koyo, and village units. Support for the startup is also available under this scheme for the entrepreneurs. Quality management standard and quality technology tools. It ensures quality of production of the goods. The use of these tools aim to instill consciousness regarding efficient use of the resources. Now, let me move on to the general schemes for entrepreneurial assistance. I made program. This program aims to assist Indian entrepreneurs in developing mobile app startups. Mudra Yojana, entrepreneurs belonging to lower socioeconomic strata are granted microfinance. Female entrepreneurs can avail the funds to the extent of 10 lakhs to start non-farm or non-corporate business. One can approach any leading bank to get the loan sanctioned. There is no demand for the collateral security in this program. Public or private sector bank, regional rural bank, state cooperative bank do help in this program. Startup India. Government of India promotes entrepreneurship by mentoring, nurturing, and facilitating startups throughout the life cycle of the business. A 4-week long free online training is also provided to the respondents. Make in India. Ministry of Commerce and Industry emphasizes on centralizing information about opportunities in India in the manufacturing sector. This serves as a powerful call to the citizens of India to foster innovation, develop skills, protect intellectual property rights, and contributes towards the manufacturing sector. STEP. This is the support to training and employment program for women. Various skills are imparted to women in sectors like handloom, craft, or travel and tourism, food processing, and so on. Stand Up India. This portal acts as a digital platform for small entrepreneurs and provides information on financing and credit guarantee. Women from SC, ST communities are granted loans up to 10 million for setting up greenfield enterprises in manufacturing, trading, and service sector. Trade. Trade-related entrepreneurial assistance and development. This addresses the critical issue of access to credit among India's underprivileged women, thus providing a pathway to women to take up non-farm activities. Rural Self-Employment and Training Institute provides bank credit towards establishment of micro enterprises. Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program. As per this program, 35% subsidy for any project which is set up in the rural areas is given. Own contribution of the entrepreneur has to be 5%, whereas the loan limit is up to 2 lakhs. Women Entrepreneurship Platform. This offers incubation and acceleration support to women founded startups. Free credit ratings, mentorship, corporate partnership is also available on this platform. This is with regard to the financial assistance to women from banking institutions. These are some of the top schemes floated by banking institutions and currently in place to assist women entrepreneurs in taking that first step towards being financially empowered. Remember, these schemes are in place only to level the playing field for those women in business. While women owned businesses show a revenue of 8 to 10% more than that of male owned businesses of the same age and the same industry. According to some studies, it is observed that only 5% of women owned businesses get funding from venture capitalists, as opposed to a whooping 77% of male owned businesses. And this is the gap which the government is trying to breach with the schemes. There has for long been no doubt that women are every bit as capable of business success as anyone else. But the societal hurdles have always been considerable, and thus these schemes aim to assist with overcoming those hurdles and creating a stronger nation with a true market economy. So, as far as the schemes are concerned, Bhartiya Mahila Bank offers a scheme of term loan. It also provides working capital assistance up to 20 crores. No collateral security is demanded up to 1 crore. And this is specially for those women who are interested in starting the business with regard to home catering, beauty salons, daycare centers, and so on. Andhra Bank provides credit up to 10 million without collateral security, and the tenure that is fixed is of 5 years. Bank of Baroda provides similar financial assistance. Oriental Bank of Commerce provides term loan up to 5 lakhs, working capital up to 1 lakh, whereas the tenure which is fixed is 5 to 7 years. Dena Bank provides term loan, even working capital to the women entrepreneurs up to an amount of 2 million. State Bank of India, through its Stri Shakti package, provides interest concession of 5% on the financial assistance. Central Bank, through Saint Kalyani, provides loan up to rupees 10 million. Even in this case, the collateral is not demanded. Through Udyogini scheme, Saraswat Bank, and even Bank of Punjab and Sindh Bank provide the loan up to 3 lakhs. The tenure is 6 years. SIDBI provides the marketing fund for women. This is with regard to marketing support to the women entrepreneurs in the domestic markets as well as the international or the global markets. SBI, Punjab National Bank again have their another scheme, Mahila Udyam Nidhi, which provides term loan up to 10 lakhs. To sum up, I would say women entrepreneurs are the new age entrepreneurs. They are the champions of change. And to put in nutshell, it can be easily inferred that Indian government has been incessantly involved in revolutionizing the role of women outside the comfort zone. These women above 18 years of age are provided with the much required support and made to trust their vision and get ready to take the risks which is involved in the business. The process of registration or seeking assistance is online. Thus, it is much simpler. Thus, there exist enormous opportunities and need to step up efforts to to a certain extent in a way to develop the rural entrepreneurs. Women, if at all they need, they can sometimes take the help of any person with regard to filling the forms online, seeking assistance online. Financial institutions, what we find nowadays, are much more liberal in funding the widows or disabled women. They do not demand any collateral security from them, and due concession is provided to in the financial assistance. Women are the pillars of society, and thus it becomes essential to help them through various schemes to spark their talent and build their own identity. For this to happen, women have to put a step forward, visit any scheduled bank, contact the MSME's office, or any women development corporations. And accordingly, they will be in a position to realize their dreams. And only then, I believe, India can transfer itself into or its colossal women force into an effective human resource. Thank you.